Welcome back to episode 3 of the season 3 of Beacon. It's a beautiful picture there, Chris. Beautiful picture. Beautiful
Thank
picture.
Are you introing us this week?
Sure.
I think he just did. He already did. You missed it.
Well, I heard an intro, but you gotta continue it. You gotta continue the flow.
I thought your
the
intro was just having, all right, so we got Ray Romano's biggest fan here. Wave hi to people, Chris. There we go. We got Adam looking flying fresh in his hot new 1990s Colorado Avalanche jersey. That was before
Sure,
that,
let's
wasn't
go
it?
with that. The Rockies were in the 70s.
Cool.
Hey, if you're on this podcast and you remember to bring your keys with you every day for the past week, raise your hand.
Remember to bring your keys with you every day for the past
Yeah, when
week?
you lock your door, make sure you bring your keys. Chris, have you brought your keys with you every day this week?
So I actually the only doorknob that I use in the entire house, we actually put a number pad on. So
okay.
Yes, I always have my keys in a way, but you know what? I'll join Adam here because I had to get into my parents the other night to get chairs for a New Year's party and was super confident in my ability to get into my parents' house without being detected because they were away until I had to call my mom and be like, yeah, where's the spare key? Where'd you guys move it to?
Somebody here does not remember to bring their key and threatened to kick down his own door several times.
Listen, I almost did it too.
He did. I was there. Confirm.
Fine, 70-something-year-old, like Midwestern-looking dude didn't show up and lockpick my door for me.
No, I know that would happen all the time. That would happen all the time in college. Someone would run off with my keys, and it pissed me off every time.
Yeah, at least in college, an RA was there to let you back in. But, when me and my fiance are going out to eat and Chris and his fiance are the ones driving.
Yeah.
And I turn to her and I say, do you have your keys? As she shut the door. And neither of us had her keys.
The answer was no.
The answer was, in fact, no.
So
ensued a 3-hour side hustle of trying to get my house open instead of going out to dinner.
Indeed it was. So hello, we are back after the new year. It is the new year. It is 2024, no longer 2023.
Let's go.
It's the fourth quarter, guys. Hands up. Fourth quarter, wrong sport.
I had an intro prepared and I kind of forgot what I was going to say, so we're just going to wing it. A couple things we have to talk about this week. We had the PWHL had their first puck drop of the year, and no surprise, the Toronto team lost. Staying on brand with the rest of hockey.
Yeah.
The World Juniors are happening right now. Team USA looks like an absolute wagon. Canada is parked because they lost to Czech Republic, which is great. Love to hear that. Czechia, is that what?
Yes,
Czechia?
That is what they are classified as. Is Czechia.
Czechia. Okay. All right. Listen, I don't know. Speaking of Czechs, I got this pretty cool signed Jaromir Jagr jersey. You can't really see it. Signed Jaromir Jagr jersey for the holiday.
Very nice.
Shout out.
Very nice.
Yeah. So we got something to talk about. I have some fun trivia here. I gave one to Adam the other day, but I have to give it to Crystal too.
Okay.
How was your guys' holiday?
It was
not bad.
Pretty good. Minus getting locked out. Same.
Wasn't able to eat all the delicious cookies I made because of all this dental work I have to get done, but
okay.
Which fortunately my lips started gaining feeling in the last hour, so it's good.
That's always a positive, yeah. When you
no, I had to have some fillings done on my front teeth, and 3 different shots of Novocaine. They were like, "Yeah, these are gonna sting. The ones in the front of your face always do." I'm like, oh, great.
Yes.
So I said it before. Brush your teeth, kids. So what's the trivia?
Before we, because I just want to give it to you. I already gave it to Adam, so Adam can't really play along. So Chris.
Yeah.
The top 5 highest scoring jersey numbers in the NHL. Okay. Now before you guess,
okay,
I'll give you a hint. So 5, 3, and 1 are.
There are 4 numbers that are back to back to back to back.
Yeah, 4 numbers are back to back. One of them is skipped, but 4 of them are 4 of the numbers go in a row, just not sequentially in the top 5. There is no number greater than 20. What are the numbers?
Wait, there's no number greater than 20 in top 5.
Yeah,
scoring?
all the jersey numbers are all below 20.
In top 5 scoring.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, like they add up to less than 20.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
No.
No.
The jersey
Yeah.
number answers. Every answer is less than
Less
jersey
than
number
20.
20.
Right. There's no jersey number above number 20 that is going to be in this list. Every jersey number, because when you think back in the day, most of the guys who would have worn the first jerseys were wearing single digits or double digits, in the lowers. So think through NHL history. You got 5 numbers to choose from. I'll give you 3 incorrect guesses. Give me your first guess at a jersey number.
So just to say it again,
first off,
because
number
I feel
9.
like Chris explains. Okay, that works.
What was that?
Definitely number 9.
9 is correct. 9 is, I believe, number 4. And again, just for the listeners, he is guessing the top 5 highest scoring jersey numbers of all time in NHL history. What that means is what jersey number has the most points associated with it since hockey began. The list, the top 5, are all jersey numbers just that so happen to fall below jersey number 20, just based on history. Most players wore the same numbers when they're scorers. And in general, most are forwards, so they wear these numbers.
And then I'll go.
So you get number.
I'll go number 6 as well.
No, it's strike 1.
Okay.
4 of the numbers are in a row, but 3 of them end up on the list sequentially in a row as well. And you'll see what that means, but you could kind of piece that together.
Yeah. I mean, number 8. No.
Is incorrect.
Yep. Damn. The only one I can think of. I don't know why, but I want to say 16.
Is incorrect. Your numbers
Okay.
are, I believe in order, it is 9, 19, 10, 11, and 12. But number 10 is the highest scoring number, so number 10 is first. I believe it's number 9, and then 11, 12, 19. It's something like that. But those are the top 5. Number 10, you've got like Pablo Bure, guys like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Guy Lafleur. I don't know. There's some good numbers on there.
Yeah, Guy Lafleur wore 10.
I mean,
10.
Gordie Howe was the one I went to right away. But then after that, I was like,
I stole this from the Jeff Merrick show. He had it last week. I was just listening. I was doing it in my head. I'm like, okay, it's 9 and 19. I'm like, maybe 91. I was like, I didn't come up with 10, 11, or 12, but
yeah. No,
Yeah.
Okay, so when you said highest scoring, I thought of like top 5 all-time scoring, so I was immediately like, oh, 99, and then that's followed
Yeah.
by I don't know who follows him right. I think it's Yager that is right. Is Yager second in scoring?
I think it's
All-time?
Yager, yeah.
So, and then when you mentioned like some of these numbers appear back to back, I was like, okay, maybe it's not Yager in second, maybe it's maybe it was Lemieux in second, but then I was like, no, he's not, because they just did this on SDP and Lemieux was like 4th or 5th. But yeah, so that's where my mind was kind of going. But
Everybody always goes number 99, and the only people who ever wore 99 are Gretzky, Rick Dudley, and Wolf Paymont.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't really blame anybody for guessing 99.
No,
100%.
100%.
Because like just because of Wayne
Okay,
Gretzky.
no, now I see what we're doing. Now I see what you were doing. All right, how many points are associated with people that wore this specific jersey?
It took them that long. Okay, cool.
What
but like I wouldn't blame people for guessing Gretzky, because even though there's like 3 people, him and his brother hold the record for the most amount of points out of a brother duo in the NHL, and his brother only has 4 points. So
you leave Brent
I can't
Gretzky
blame
alone.
anybody.
What was Bobby Orr's number?
I'm not
4.
saying anything negative.
That was the other one I was
I'm
trying
not
to go
saying
for.
anything negative. He would have more. He has more points
Adam
in his
is
NHL
still on a
career than
tangent.
He
is.
yes, I know.
He's actually angry about this.
No, but anyway.
Yeah.
I have one small piece of trivia if we're already on it. I just throw one out there because I'm scrolling through Facebook and saw it. Can you tell me 2 things? One, in the calendar year 2023 NHL play, so end of last season, beginning of this one, who's the player with the most 5-on-5 points?
I feel like it's going to be somebody Colorado Avalanche related. Is it Cale Makar?
No.
Is it an Avalanche player?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so Miko Rantanen.
No.
JT Compher.
No. Most 5-on-5 points in the 2023 calendar year. I'll give you one last guess.
I mean, Nate McKinnon's
What if
the
we just
last
don't guess?
Yeah, Nathan McKinnon had
Alexander
80.
Georgiev.
Yes, Nathan McKinnon had 85 on 5 points. Can you just guess
Goodness.
how many points the next person had who was Connor McDavid?
64.
67.
59.
I won by
Also a good
Price is
number.
Right rules.
Yeah,
Also a good number.
he had
No, we both went over.
he had 20.
We both
He had
went over, yeah.
21 more 5-on-5 points in the 2023 year than Connor McDavid, who, might I add, had 150 some points last year.
Overrated, honestly, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so back on track because our train completely derailed there.
I know.
So here's what we got going on today.
The episode this time.
We're going to talk a little bit about PWHL. We're going to talk a little bit about our oh my god, I can't talk today. Our halfway through the season awards, who we think is going to win. And if we have time for a special segment, we'll get there. If not, it's probably going to divest till next week. That's fine. Let's start with PWHL because it'll be brief, but we'll just talk about it. They dropped the puck yesterday. Billie Jean King, who is a co-owner of the league, I think, Dennis Starr, was helped drop the puck with Jana Hefford. So did you guys pick a team, by the way?
I'm leaning towards Minnesota just because it's purple. If I wasn't going to a Penguins game this weekend, I would have already purchased a jersey for it so that I could have worn it today. But I mean, that being said, it was really fun watching New York yesterday because you could tell they were all having a great time. And it's just, yeah, definitely plenty of skill there. It made me want to cheer for them. And I was also rooting for Toronto because it's just like, come on, you're starting to get beat like 4-0. It'd be nice to see you score a goal. But yeah, I mean, I don't have any other standing loyalties to teams in any city they're currently in to say that, yeah, I'm just going to hop over to this one. So yeah, for me, it is just Minnesota's purple. I like purple. I want a purple jersey.
How about you, Adam?
I don't know 100% yet. I'm also just trying to figure out where the heck can I just find the scores of the games?
The PWHL website.
That's it. Just the PWHL website. They're not on an app yet.
Yeah, on social media.
Yeah,
on the
I haven't
teams.
seen
If
an
you
app
just look
yet.
at the teams, there's only one game that's been played. So
yeah, I will say
I
though,
know, but still,
it's a lot easier to watch their games than it is the NHL ones.
Yeah, the
Because,
PWHL did also post like a helpful, like if you're in Canada, you can watch it here, and if you're in the States, you
that
can watch
flow
it here.
chart was so much more helpful, and it's like, wow, it's that simple. And look, people actually watch their games. Like the only reason I'm not watching the one going on tonight is because we're doing this, and I was watching Pittsburgh before this. But yeah, just like streaming on YouTube, fantastic.
I'm of course rooting for Minnesota. Here's hoping that they come out the gates on fire. First overall pick Taylor Heisey for the win. Best of luck. That's all I gotta say. And it was fun, just because Toronto is Toronto. Fun watching a Toronto team lose in their opening game. I mean, you can't beat that. What kind of entertainment would it be if it wasn't?
Oh man, I felt so bad for their goaltender. I felt so bad. She definitely didn't deserve some of the hate she was getting online, and I think one of my favorite responses to that was, "You can't hate on her when you had a goaltender in the NHL who literally ducked when a shot came towards him."
I mean, she's currently still sporting a better save percentage in goals against than Ilya Samsonov was, so at least there's a watchable goaltender in the Toronto area this time around.
Yeah, really.
Well, that's none of my business.
But yeah.
Any hoozle. So good luck to all the ladies in the PWHL. We'll talk more about that as the season progresses, but now it is time for our early end of the season award ballots. So I'll pull up the awards. And if you'd like to start brainstorming, you can.
I think over the next week, I might listen to some of our early season 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And collect where a lot of us had our standings. And we'll do a mid-season catch-up. Just to see how bad some of them were.
Repeat one more time. What are we doing?
We are looking at we're predicting our NHL awards.
Yes.
All right, so let's start with. We will do the Hart. What are we looking at for the Hart? Let's start with Chris. We'll go Adam. I'll finish this off. Chris, who's your early season Hart?
mean, most valuable player to their team.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I mean, as I think through it, part of me actually does want to say Quinn Hughes here.
Okay.
He
That's a
got
good one.
Yeah, he got the captaincy, and hopefully he's been able to help influence Vancouver to be a lot better than they were last year.
I'm not going to say Hughes because I have him in contention for another award. Hint. I definitely have Nathan McKinnon here, and I know it sounds like a bias pick, but the guy's had 30 points in the past like 12 or 13 games. He went from being like top 15 in scoring to he is standing alone at number 2, the only person who's even remotely close to Nikita Kucherov at the time of this recording. Kucherov has 61 points and McKinnon has 58, and 30 of them came in like December and the very end of November. He's on an absolute tear. He's putting the team on his back ever since Mikko Rantanen said that there are like 6 guys in the room who don't seem to give a fuck. Basic paraphrasing there. He's just lit it up more and more. A bad night for him is a 2-assist night at this point. So right now, if he keeps that tear going up until the trade deadline, he'll probably have 100 points before the trade deadline.
It was tempting to go with Hughes. I really did actually think about going with Hughes here, but I've been swayed. I'm gonna go Kucherov. Guy's rolling right now with the goals. I'm just looking over here. He has 26 and then 35 assists, so he's outpacing players in points right now.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go Kucherov right now. He's my early season pick.
I thought about that one too, but again, I don't want the Hart to just be like the scoring title. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously that is most valuable player on your team, and most valuable player in the league is the one that can score. But yeah,
I've
All right.
always said this: the Ted Lindsay is more important. So
most people say that, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Vezina Trophy. Who you guys got?
I've got Aiden Hill.
Aiden Hill.
Yeah. Just he's kept up the performance from last year. Dude's still been a really good goalie for Vegas. Vegas has been able to stay up at the top of the Pacific standings. I don't know if they're in first place. I think Vancouver's in front of them.
There, yeah.
But that was just from what I checked today. I mean, Thatcher Demko is my other pick for it, but I wasn't sure about that one because I had already said Quinn Hughes for Hart. I didn't want to seem like a Vancouver homer all of a sudden. But, I mean, he makes a good argument for it.
I'm going to throw an absolute dark horse candidate.
I bet we had the same one. I bet we had the same one.
All right. So, if he can will them to a playoff spot, Connor Ingram.
Well, that's a go one. That was the other one I was looking at.
Yeah. If he can will Arizona, if he can will Arizona to a playoff spot, wild card or regular fashion, Connor Ingram deserves a Vezina candidacy. At the very least, he deserves the nomination.
What is it with Arizona just finding these random like career journeymen like Ingram and Kemper?
Playing well.
Yeah, it's funny, and like they're not a great team, but could you imagine if Connor Ingram, anybody in the Arizona Coyotes franchise wins an award? That'd be hilarious.
Can you imagine Arizona actually having a playoff game in Mullet Arena?
Hey, they've made the arena their home. They're making a
live, bro. Those tickets gonna be
5,000 tickets would be like one seat in their nosebleed section, which is the lower bowl at any other NHL arena, would be like $5,000 for a playoff game.
Goodness.
Are you talking about Connor Vizingram?
You went fishing a little too much for that.
All right, I'll go with my dark horse pick, and again, it's gonna matter if A, they can make the playoffs, which they should, and B, if he can get enough wins. But right now his stats look good. I'm going with Cam Talbot for my.
I was debating on Cam Talbot for mine too when I was looking at stats and everything.
Killing it, looks really good.
He's having a great year,
and he's got what we all like to see: the old dude bump. Everybody loves a good old dude story.
Yeah, Cam Talbot is having like a resurgence of what he was looking like at his end of time in Minnesota before he went to Ottawa. He's looking like the Minnesota goaltender instead of what happened in Ottawa.
Yeah,
I agree. All right, so let's go with the Norris Trophy.
I had Cale Makar.
Okay.
I mean, he's just I think Adam is this is where he's going to insert Quinn Hughes. But I don't know. To me, I do like the idea of the Norris winner being somebody that is a defenseman making a difference on their team by providing that offense.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like the car shout because defensively he's far better than Hughes. But the Hughes storyline this year, I think, is going to overtake it, and you're just going to see Hughes win whether Cale Makar gets the better defensive stats or not.
Yeah.
Right now, he's very much ahead of him in that department. But one thing I will say that's really fascinating is that I'm not sure if it's still on pace for both of them, but there was a time very recently where both Cale Makar and Quinn Hughes were on pace for over 100 points in an 82 game played season. When it took 30 years for one defenseman to get over 100 points, we have a slim likelihood at this point, because I think both of them fell out of the projected 100 points.
Yeah.
We could have two. If both of them get hot, we could have two defensemen get over 100 points.
I think that was beginning of December, because the episode that I was just working on from the beginning of December, you had brought up the fact that like two defensemen were in the top 5 in scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
all right.
Stupid ridiculous.
I am gonna have a bit of a dark horse pick here. Now I've been bouncing back and forth, and I was gonna give Brock Faber some love here because I do like Brock Faber. I think he's played well, but I think despite the fact that the voters seemed upset at the Carlson pick being unanimous last year, they're still gonna vote on points. So Brock Faber's not quite there yet, but I'm gonna go with Evan Bouchard. The Oilers aren't clicking fully yet, and he's still got 9 goals and 27 apples. He's within striking distance of the scoring race. Like, he's not out of it by any means. And it's power play specialist, so if he can bank a few more power play goals on top of being an assist machine for McDavid once that two-headed monster gets up to full steam, I like his chances of overtaking them. And with no disrespect to Makar or Hughes, Makar and Hughes have both had a little bit of a battle of injuries in the past few seasons. Staying healthy is a fight. So far, Bouchard's been a tank back there, so we'll see what he can do. What is our next award? I have to scroll down my list here. Hold on. The Selke Trophy. Do we care about the Selke Trophy?
Only
yes,
if it's renamed the Bergeron Trophy.
It should be. It really should be.
All right. What's our Selke Trophy, gentlemen?
Ooh.
I mean, frankly, I didn't have a pick for it just because I haven't thought too hard on somebody that's really improved their defensive game and been an offensive threat. In years past, I'd have thrown out Marner, but he's been so on-off production-wise, I don't want to throw him out here.
Right, I get that.
Otherwise, to just go off like the top scoring center would end up being McKinnon, unless you want to talk about a winger winning it.
That's not going to be it, I think. I think that you're going to see somebody who's been nominated for it an absolute shit ton throughout their career, but lose to Patrice Bergeron. I think you're going to see Anze Kopitar win it.
Kopitar's a safe bet. Yeah, I like that pick. It is incorrect, however, because there's only one correct answer, and that is one of the original members of the second tier Golden Misfits, which is Mark Stone. He's killing it offensively. He's always been good defensively, and everybody knows that with the Selke, you have to have a good team around you as well. Golden Knights are on fire, so I'm going Mark Stone for my ballot pick there. With confidence, may I say. Let me put no money on the table at all here. With confidence, pounding the table. This is Mark Stone's award to lose.
Pick.
My first non-dark horse pick. All right, now here's
the fan favorite in his mind.
Here's the fun one. The Calder. Who is your rookie of the year?
I don't know. I do still like Connor Bedard. I'm trying to think through any of the other rookies. Luke Hughes has been underwhelming. At least in my opinion, it's been underwhelming. So, and then everybody else that we talked about. I mean, you've got Fantilli. Doesn't Arizona have a rookie that was doing pretty well?
Yeah. What's his name?
Not Logan Cooley either.
You might think of Michael Carcone, but he's not a rookie.
Huh. But anyway, yeah. So I'm still sticking with Bedard on this one.
Okay. If you go just off of points, it's going to be Bedard. If you go on adding an extra element to the team that actually means something right now, at least a little bit of something right now, Marco Rossi is a good shout. At least this year. I mean, he's got 22 points. I'm looking at I have in a little screen the PWHL game and the points right now. But anyway, it's 1-1 between Montreal and Ottawa right now in the third. But anyway, Bedard's got 33 points. The next highest person's Adam Fantilli at 23. So if they're just going off of points, it's going to be Bedard at this rate.
Yeah.
Now,
but I am going to say they should go with Marco Rossi just because.
Okay, I like the Marco Rossi pick. And after all he had to overcome last year, he could also have been a Bill Masterton nominee as well, coming back from long COVID. I think it was
that Bill Masterton could also go to Chris Tang.
We'll get to Bill Masterton in a second. My what Calder pick right now, I said yesterday to our friend Zach, I said you have to be an idiot to pick this player over Bedard. Call me an idiot, boys. Call me an idiot because I'm going Brock Faber here. I've been swayed. He's got a nice point total. He's sitting up at almost 20 points as a defenseman. He's eating like 29 minutes on average a night. He had like a high of 34. He's a beast back there from Minnesota. He's very much Ryan Suter like back there. If he could find a way to hit like, I'll say 40 or 50 points, I think he takes it, especially with the minutes he's taking each night and being not only just good or average defensively, being their best defenseman every night. And what it's the best rookie, not the best point scoring rookie. So I'm gonna throw out my pick. I'm gonna go Brock Faber.
Okay.
He is at an impressive plus 11 for a rookie on defense. I will say that. I'm looking at his stats now. 2 goals, 14 assists for 16 points. Not bad.
I guess you could say he's pretty fabulous.
All right.
You need to stop.
I think that's the pace. We'll go to Bill Masterton. We'll do the Masterton. Who is your Masterton pick, Chris?
I was just thinking that one over, and for me, it was. I could only think of a nominee, and I would want to back my nominee the whole way because I don't like when Mastertons become about who has the biggest sob story.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's kind of the point, though, of the Masters.
No, but then they all get compared, and people are like, "Oh, well, that's not actually that's not as tragic as what my guy had to go through." It's like, but we're not trying to say that what your guy went through wasn't also Anywho, I'm going off on a tangent. No, my nominee would be one of the Penguins goaltenders. Between Jari, who's chronically injured last year, and was staring down, is he actually going to be able to be a starter? And then Nedeljkovic, who I don't know how much time he spent in the minors last year, but it wasn't just a conditioning stint. So, the way that the two of them have been able to bounce back to really give Pittsburgh the goaltending they've needed for a long time, that would be at least my nominee from the Penguins for the Bill Masterton.
Okay. I like that. Adam?
I'm going to stick with just saying Chris Letang because I brought it up earlier. That is all.
I like the Chris Letang pick. It is not my pick, though. Yeah. I'm going to go off the board here. Go with the man who now holds the NHL record for the longest name on the back of a jersey. Ivan Miroshnichenko for the Capitals. Just a year removed from battling Hodgkin's lymphoma. Comes back.
Yep.
He hasn't scored a goal yet. He's go back and forth in the AHL, but if he can find a way to stay up for a little bit, which I think they will, especially towards the end of the season. Usually the Masterton doesn't mean you have to score a lot of points or do a lot of good things. It's just did you come back? Did you come back at all? And did you play? And were you a part of hockey? I think this guy's going to be it. It's a good story. 20 years old. He was a first-round pick. Yeah, that's my pick. Is Ivan Miroshnichenko.
The only person that could probably beat that out would be if Landeskog makes it back at all.
That's a huge if.
That's for next season if Landeskog comes back.
Yeah, same.
They're talking that they're talking that Landeskog might start skating for real like soon, and how is soon? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Then so, Freddie Anderson with his blood clots. If he comes back at all, it'll be a next season thing.
Yeah.
And then we like to do
for a year from now.
Just think that I like to do.
Anderson and Landeskog will be for next year. Hopefully, they're both good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call this one the Stanley Yuck picks. So
Stanley Yucks picks.
I will ask you all for one player who is extremely disappointing and one team who is extremely disappointing. Chris, let's start with you.
Hold on, I'm writing down. That might be our.
Stanley Yuck.
Yeah, might be the title. I'll work on that last word, but Stanley Yucks is definitely in it. All right, the player that I think has been the most disappointing.
Mhm.
I mean, Alexander Ovechkin.
That's
What are
not a
you
bold pick at all. I
doing?
like.
You're going for an all-time scoring title, and you had your seventh goal tonight, and we're like 30 games in.
A good pick. I'll be honest. It's probably the number one pick you pick.
Like, sure, it's not going to be a totally hot.
It was his eighth.
Full fire, 3 alarm, 3 bell, whatever, hot pick, but shit, bud.
No, I agree. It's a good pick. And your team?
My team. Let's see. I'm just going down through. I'm not going to say the Penguins, only because being 7th in the Metro looks worse than it actually is.
Very true.
Yeah,
fair point.
you're only 3 points out of a playoff spot.
Yeah, well, yeah, and we're
for
tied
a second.
for 5th. We're 3 points out of being tied for 3rd. Like, and 4 points out of being tied for 2nd. So
exactly.
they need to
You're
win
5
tonight.
points out of second place, and you're in 7th. What is the Metro this year?
Yeah, exactly. So actually, the team that I think I'm most disappointed in is Minnesota. I remember early on in our predictions, we were like, yeah, they're. Adam, you had said you could tell me the top 3 would be some combination of Dallas, Colorado, Minnesota, and you'd believe it. You'd have never believed it if we had told you that it was actually mid-season going to be a combination of Colorado, Dallas, and Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially Winnipeg. Props to Winnipeg. They're making me a believer in them, and I hate it because I don't like them. Just because of division rivalry.
They're a Stanley Yum pick.
Stanley Yum, I like that. All right, Adam, who are your Stanley Yuck picks?
Oh, wait, there it is. Hang on. Stanley Yums and Yucks.
Oh, no. For a player, it's hard for me to pick a player. God. I'm going to say Ilya Samsonov.
Ooh, that's a good one, too.
That's also a very good one.
R.I.P. to Toronto trying to find a goalie. He was showing flashes of I don't know what he did. He just cleared waivers and he's in the AHL. He needs to figure it out because the guy is insanely talented. Yeah, he cleared waivers. I missed
that.
They put him on waivers.
He had $3 million contract. Nobody's claiming that.
No, I know nobody was going to claim him. I just didn't think. I thought they would sooner find. He's got allergic to his own jersey disease.
Yeah.
Mary
him and one other goalie were put on waivers. Ranta. Yeah, Antti Ranta. Him and Antti Ranta both were put on and cleared waivers like the same day. Wow. But that's I think Toronto just making the call of like, hey, Martin Jones, good on you, but Samsonov, what the living hell? Yeah. And Justin, Joseph Wall? Joseph Wall.
Yeah. Last I knew, he was still injured.
The goalie. Yeah, he's still injured, but he is the goalie.
Yeah.
So that's my player Yuck. And now my team Yuck. My team Yuck, without a doubt, because they are my dark horse for a Stanley Cup contention this year, and they are sitting at the bottom of their division, is the Ottawa Senators.
That was the other one I thought of too, but I was pretty. Yeah. I think I was fairly low on the Senators to start the season.
Everything from the betting scandal to the whole the team is underperforming, the new ownership group not even knowing about half of it until they really got the team, all the stuff at coaching positions and the firings and all of that. Nobody's playing to the level that they should be. Nobody's developing. Nobody's happy. They sit at the bottom of the division and they're probably going to stay there, and it's a shame because they have way too much talent to be this bad.
Yeah, all the on and off ice stuff is just yuck.
And as the great late Herb Brooks once said, you are not talented enough to win on talent alone. That is
a great adage. I love that. Yeah. All good picks, gentlemen. All good picks. My Stanley Yuck player is Jonathan Huberdeau. He has 1 assist in the past month. He has like 12 points total in the year, which is less than most defensemen who are random defensemen like Marcus Pettersson.
It's almost $1 million per point right there.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
and it's the thing is with Ovechkin, like it's Ovechkin. You knew he's gonna slow down at some point, and there's still signs he's there. He could still maintain a decent pace, being
Yeah.
just Ovechkin, and he was never good defensively, right? You know, you look at Samsonov. You know, I think it's a great pick too, but in my mind, I'm like, you know what? He's not. Nobody expected him to win the Vezina. Huberdeau should bounce back. This guy literally just had the most assists 2 seasons ago for a team. I don't know what happened, but he is not. It ain't happening in Calgary. My Stanley Yuck team, it's very simple for 2 reasons. It's Columbus because you're wrong. That's it. You're wrong. And also, fuck Ohio. That's it.
I love how Adam and I named 2 players for our Yucks that are like, yeah, they ran headlong into a wall. We don't know why. They came to a screeching halt. And you're just like, yeah, I've been here for a while watching this one that ran to a wall last year and he still hasn't gotten up. Is this dude dead?
Do something. Yeah.
Yeah, just sitting there poking him with a stick.
Yep, that is our Stanley Yucks. Good
Yeah.
work today.
Yeah, my only argument with Columbus is we expected them to be bad. You know?
But the whole thing with what's this fuck Babcock and with
It's not a
Oh, yeah,
team
that's
yuck, it's
that's
an
some of that
ownership
off-ice
yuck.
but the
Yeah.
owner, but the team is also the ownership is yuck. The team is suck. So it's the
Okay.
same thing.
My
Yeah,
my
but at
team
the same
Yuck also
time,
has
like,
some
I
off-ice
wouldn't.
stuff because of they had that, oh shoot, what was it?
Bill Guerin thing where he
Yeah,
like
they just had the Bill
abused
Guerin thing.
staffer. Yeah,
Yeah, abusing a
awful as
staffer.
well.
And they were like, didn't they just come out and they were like, yeah, we found nothing. And I'm like, okay, then, or like the guy quit, and it's like,
We're
okay,
all looking for the
you
guy who did
realize the
this.
implications there, right? Like,
Yeah, no, there's a medley of reasons.
yeah.
All right, that was our main portion of the show. We're not done yet, Adam. Put your hand away. We're doing trivia. Chris, puckdoku time.
Puckdoku time. All right, say some stuff while I get this going, so that there's words behind the legitimate
You know,
words.
one time
Oh.
I had a dream I was a ladybug, and I flew to Afghanistan, and it was a nice day. I had a great dream. It wasn't true. All right, thank you again for that
You're
unnecessary
welcome.
comment.
Don't worry, most of that will be cut just because I don't want people to see all the different.
No,
Google
don't cut
accounts.
it.
He has to say it again.
If it's sticky and wet.
It makes mommy upset. Thanks, iCarly.
I just want somebody to clip if it's sticky and wet. Mommy's upset, and it's just a picture of Adam.
No, don't do that. Please.
I have
don't.
a lovely picture of Adam's face where he's kind of just turning in fast motion, and that's my wallpaper for him. Not my wallpaper, my contact photo.
My contact photo for you, I think, is still when you photoshopped your face onto McCree from Overwatch 1, when he was still McCree.
That is my
I think
cooking
it
timer right
is.
now. I still have his voice lines for his ult, which is copyrighted, so we're not going to say it, as my cooking
Yeah.
timer.
Which one do we want to do?
I don't care. Just pick a good
Wait,
one.
is it still?
What was
Is it
Christmas
still?
Day?
No, it's not. It's lost. I don't
Oh,
have it anymore.
this is the
You gotta
Marc-Andre
see that
Fleury
photo.
board. How confident are you that we're going to get QMJHL players?
I mean,
Also,
not ones that played for
why is it
Minnesota or
backwards?
Vegas.
Oh, I mean, we could probably not do that. On to the next one.
Yeah. All right.
What was New Year's Days?
50 plus penalty minutes, Flyers, Devils.
Ooh, I hate it.
Unfortunately,
Gross.
not all
New Year's Eve.
somewhere you can play. New Year's Eve. A lot of New York.
That seems pretty easy.
Also very point heavy.
Wait, didn't we play this?
No, we did a different
no.
one.
Chris created one where we had to name somebody that played for all 3 New York teams.
That's right.
No, I was thinking of the 500 assists and 1,000 career points. That's what I was thinking of when I saw
Is this
that.
the one we're doing?
I'm good doing this one. I'm good giving this one a shot.
Sure. All right.
All right.
Who's going
Well,
first?
the tough one is going to be the Buffalo Sabres and 60 plus playoff points, because you'll need to find a player who definitely doesn't play anymore.
Well,
Keep it that hard.
all right, I'll try that one. Nope.
All right. He tried.
Off to a
He
great
wasn't
start.
really a point scorer, not going to lie.
There was an attempt there. I respect it.
There was.
There
Incorrect.
was. There was.
Could have gone with like Pat LaFontaine. Could have gone with somebody else. Pat LaFontaine is gonna be way too easy.
I will
Yeah, it's
take
gonna
that
be really
as
hard.
Adam's entry. Unless you want to go for uniqueness, because we already blew the 9 for 9.
No, we gotta go for uniqueness. We can't.
Yeah,
We
we
can't
gotta go
shoot
for
at
uniqueness
Pat
now.
LaFontaine. That's way too high.
60 plus playoff points in a career for somebody who played for Buffalo. Buffalo. I'm gonna think while I watch the game.
60 career playoff points. Well, they don't have to have the points with Buffalo.
No,
That's true.
That's why I was going for Tim Horton.
Points. Yeah.
Trying to think who would be a good option here.
Jack.
Would Dave Andreychuk be a good pick?
Andreychuk would be a good pick. Dave Andreychuk's a good shout.
Would he be too high of a
Not
percentage?
higher than Pat LaFontaine or Gilbert Perreault.
True.
Jack.
But he also was in Buffalo a really long time.
Not even close. Andreychuck, I think it is. Yeah.
Holy goodness. 9%.
Nice. No, we'll take a 9-pointer there. All right.
All right.
Who would be? I'm trying to think like a really obscure one. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Let's see. Okay. I've got a good one.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 60 and 500.
All right.
I might miss this one, so I'll have a secondary one ready. Let's go with Jeff Carter. Okay. Let's shoot with another penguin. Let's go Chris Letang.
Wow.
Oh, baby, what a shot. Let's go.
Look at that. Very nice.
Well, Chris, you're up. You've got the next pick.
All right. What are the odds? What are the odds?
That's a good one.
All right. Not the highest one yet.
What do you got first, Adam?
I'm trying to think because he's a random obscure 80s player that I vaguely remember in New York, but I can't remember which one. No. I'm gonna guess Rangers and Buffalo.
Rangers, Buffalo? Okay.
Yeah. And I want Paul Cry.
Spell the last name.
Cry. C-R-Y.
All right.
Or is it Cy? I forget. Is it Cry or am I remembering my hockey card of him wrong? Is Cry C-Y-R? Kyre? Is it Kyre? C-Y-R.
There it is.
I have a hockey card of him. I don't know what he played. Hey, look at that. I guessed right.
And now he has the lowest one.
Ayo, you got beat.
Am I supposed to be doing something here?
It's your turn.
Right. Okay. What do we got? Oh, we got all the. Okay, well that took away mine that I was gonna do. Hold on, let me just reverse course here. Un momento, friend.
Say, I gotta think of one real quick, or I want to double check the one I'm thinking of. Cat friendly is my friend.
All right, I'll go with one that's kind of obscure. Let me do 500 assists for the Rangers. Might be a bit high, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go Jeremy Roenick. Nope, Jeremy Roenick.
Oh, okay, that's my bad.
Not Hronik. Very good try.
There he is.
Andy Jeremiah.
Nope.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
You don't want to try Walt Podubny anywhere here?
No, Walt Podubny is not on either of these categories.
He had 1,000 plus career points.
All right, let's do. I'm trying to think. Good one here. Hold on. I'm thinking. If you need to go first, Chris, you can. I'm just trying to think here.
I'm just double checking.
Oh, I've got one for Islander Sabres.
You go.
I'll
for
take
Islander
the
Sabres.
Yeah, I think I've got a good one for that one.
That's exactly where I was gonna go.
Okay. Who are you gonna go with?
I was gonna do Thomas Vanek.
I was gonna do Matt Molson. Adam, break the tie. Who are you gonna go with there?
Go Matt Molson.
MOUL.
My mind is on beer.
9%. After we're done with the board, we'll reset it and just see where he would have fell.
Well, I mean, once we're done, we can just go into the stats and probably see where
yeah.
Vanek ended up.
All right, where you got next, Chris?
I mean, I'll try Vanek here.
Okay.
He played for a while. I imagine he got 500 assists. Nope, he did not. All right, that was fun.
You gotta keep going if you want to keep playing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I did.
Nope.
Son of
You
a
gotta
gun.
go to options. You gotta go to options. Options.
Options, options,
Options.
options.
Options. Options. Options.
Wow.
There you go. Keep going.
Can't move my mouse for you, or else I would.
All right. You got another guess for that one?
For 500 plus, yes.
You should.
He did
Okay.
not.
I can help you out with that one if you need one.
I just
I'll
don't want to
save
do
you.
one that's going to be too obvious.
Can you just to try? I don't think it's correct. Just try Ziggy Palfy. There it is.
Nope.
No, okay. I was just curious.
Huh.
What else you got for us, Chris? You're still up here.
You know what? There we go.
Who'd you
We'll
get? Okay, Pat Gain. That's a good one.
I'll throw that lovely face in there.
I like it.
All right, Adam.
I'm really struggling here. I'm trying to think of somebody who would have had a lot of assists for the Rangers who's obscure.
That's just it. This whole trying to go for uniqueness is where
I have one for the Rangers if you want to save it. It'll be a good one if you want to save that one.
Me thinking of the Islanders might be even worse.
Okay, then you take the Rangers. I was going to give you Luke Robitaille for the Rangers.
Oh, man. I mean, at that point, just put Phil Esposito in there if we're going with a player that nobody remembers played for them.
You be nice to Luke Robitaille, the best left wing of all time. First of all,
No. But everyone remembers. No, Chris, you're misunderstanding what I mean. He doesn't. Nobody remembers that he played for the Rangers. Everyone thinks of Luke Robitaille as an LA King.
And his half a season in Pittsburgh. Thank you very much.
Phil Esposito is remembered as a Boston Bruin. Nobody remembers that he had 2 seasons in the Rangers.
2% of people did.
Hey, listen. I like how this photo was also the Rangers too.
All right, I think he's probably gonna be. Wait a second, hold on. Don't do anything yet. Okay. Hold that phone. Did he play for the Islanders? Don't know if he did. Hold on. Did not. Okay. Let me get. He's kind of high. Well, hold on. I'm thinking. All right. Let's try 500 career assists. I think just because of recency bias, he'll have a couple points, but let's go Zach Parise.
Nope.
Oh, he's in 500 assists? What?
What a bum.
Hold on. I'll get there. It's a random guy who played for them.
Zdeno Chara.
We already tried him. Didn't work. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, not Felix Potvin. Dennis Poffin's the easy one. So is Trottier. But those are really, really easy. We got to get our uniqueness down a little bit.
Dennis Seidenberg. Johnny Boychuk.
Oh, yeah. His 14 career points are definitely going to help us out there.
Yeah.
Who's it? Forward. Who are we missing here?
There's no way Zdeno Chara had more of his points and goals.
No. He definitely did not. All right. You know what? No, I don't think he does either. I guess Jordan Eberle, but he definitely doesn't.
He might.
Evander Kane definitely would be close. I don't think he did.
Kane played for the Islanders?
Did he not play for the Islanders?
I didn't know he played for the Islanders if he did.
Oh.
I only remember him in San Jose really before going to
incorrect.
Zdeno Chara had 471 assists.
Oh, he was close.
What a guy. Hall of Famer, though. Hall of Famer.
Regular season assists, too. If they'd have
Oh,
included playoffs, he'd have been over.
you know who might have been a 500-pointer? You want to try Marcus Naslund?
Probably. He
I think
probably
he's
is.
just short.
MARC or MARK?
KUS. One of my favorites, but he's not. He didn't finish off well.
Nope.
Damn. Man, who else?
Islanders suck.
Cal Clutterbuck. I can't talk tonight. He won't. I don't even think he has 500
No.
points.
I don't think he even has 200 points. Legitimately.
Oh man.
Okay, let's go with somebody kind of. You know what? Let's just break the duck here. Let's go 1,000 points. Go Felix Potvin, just so we can get this over with.
No. I don't want to do it.
Felix Potvin?
You're outvoted.
Wasn't that the goalie?
Yeah, I meant Dennis. That's fine. If Adam's got somebody, save it.
I just am trying to think. I think I can do it.
I'll keep looking at my notes too. I have notes here.
I don't know, 7%'s not awful.
The Montreal Ottawa game is tied. That's pretty neat.
I'm begging you, please mercifully put us down. Give us a name here.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Everyone that I'm looking, I come up with a name and I look them up and they just don't.
Our uniqueness is gonna suck. You might as well just shoot with Trodier and call it a day on this one.
No. We can't do it.
Please, I'm begging you.
I will hold this game goddamn hostage.
Chris, please come up with somebody. What about John Tavares?
Oh, yeah, probably. It's probably really high. Yeah.
21%.
I'm fine with that.
Just when I was gonna say, never mind. He wouldn't have. I was gonna say PA Parenteau.
No. All right. That's enough of hockey trivia for today.
Yeah.
All right. All outros today. Well, we hope you all enjoyed listening to us today. Hopefully your New Year's resolutions are off to a great start. And with that, we'll close our first show of the new year. Please make sure you subscribe to us on X. Still the same handles we gave last time we were on air. And make sure you watch our YouTube. We like those. Yeah. On that note, still same thing as always. Fuck Ohio. But other than that, have a great day, and we'll see you next week.
Still leading that war.
We are leading the war in Ohio.
Slow moving.
Yes, sir.
Way.
All right. On that note, goodbye. What board do we want to do here today? What's our choice?
Not this one.
Not this one, preferably.
No.
This one's icky.
Yucky. Stanley Yucky.
Okay, that I don't like.